Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Provo, Utah on a Thursday night here in February as the Mtn West Tournament begins for the BYU Cougars. They'll be taking on their crosstown rival UVU tonight, and big opportunity for the Cougars who just moved up in the rankings. We'll talk about that in just a minute. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Cougar Hockey. Welcome back, Cougar fans. We're glad you're here. Hopefully you'll be able to hear us well tonight, and we don't have too much big noise coming through, so you can hear us all right. Let's turn some time over to my cohort and famous, or at least favorite, brother-in-law, Mike Nappy, is going to give us a little bit of information on the game tonight.
Good evening, everyone, and we are happy that you are at home, sitting on the couch, joining us this evening. And we got fans still trickling in here tonight here at Peaks Ice Arena against, or actually BYU going against Utah Valley tonight. And before we get this game started, I want to recap what happened. I believe it was last week. It was the Wasatch Cup, and that is, for those that don't know it, that is a tournament between the Utah hockey teams here, and it was, I believe it was BYU, Utah State, Weber State, and Utah Valley. And BYU actually made history by winning their first ever Wasatch Cup. And last year the winner was Utah State, and this year they had a difficult road getting back to the final, where they ended up going against BYU. BYU played Utah Valley their first game, and BYU won 11-3, while Utah State went against Weber State, and Utah State won 5-3. And since that game was played up in Ogden, that's where the final was. So it wasn't up at Utah State, and that's where BYU came away with the 5-3 victory over Utah State. And seems this year BYU might have their number. And with that being said, BYU jumped in the rankings to number 9 now. So it's excited to have BYU up in the top 10.
Yes, and that is an exciting thing for us, for your Cougars to be in that situation. We are going to keep you apprised as much as we can of the other Mtn West Tournament games that are going on currently. Utah State is playing Montana State up in Logan, as is, and I believe that game will start at 8 o'clock. I believe that Weber State is currently playing Providence right now. Just to give you a quick idea of the seedings and the rankings inside of the Mtn West Conference. Grand Canyon, GCU is number 1, BYU is number 2, Montana State is number 3, and then I believe Providence is number 4, Weaver's number 5, Utah State's number 6, and then UVU is number 7. Montana Tech was originally going to participate in the tournament, but opted out of the tournament for this season. So what that does is that gives the number 1 seed, Grand Canyon, a bye for games today. They will be playing the, I believe it's the highest winning seed tomorrow. I'll look that up and I'll let you know just to make sure that we get that correct for you. But in any case, we are excited to be here tonight, and as we get more information on those games, we'll let you know, so we'll be able to tell you what time and against who your Cougars will be playing tomorrow, assuming, and that's a very big assumption, that they put UVU away tonight. We want to make sure that all of the fans that are out here know that Cougars come ready and come prepared to play, but we're expecting UVU to give them a good battle. I believe the last time that they played together, which was the opening game of the Wasatch Cup, there were 28 penalties called in that particular game. So no love lost between these two teams, for sure. The final score of that game happened to be 11-3.
Yep. So I think with tonight, Brent, I don't think we're going to be having an 11-3 score, because this is a big game for both teams, and they're both going to be focused and hopefully better prepared tonight with not as many penalties. And with that being said, I hope that BYU will not commit as many penalties as they did last time against Utah Valley. So it'll be interesting, because this is a big game for both teams. I think there's going to be a lot of intensity. I think both teams are going to try to come out strong, and they're both going to be hitting each other, and these are rivals, right? I mean, they are 5 miles away from each other, about that maybe. So it's not like any of these teams really had to travel that far, and with that being so close, it's not just in hockey. They definitely get at each other in the other sports as well. So tonight is going to be a very interesting, exciting, fun game between these two teams.
Very much so, very much so. We're looking forward to having everybody here. So please, Cougar fans, if you are able to, if you're within driving distance, if you can make your trip up to Logan this weekend, assuming we take care of business here tonight, to cheer the Cougars on tonight. This Cougar team, having moved up from number 11 to number 9 in the rankings with the 2 victories last weekend, is truly poised to move along this season. Each of the teams, just to give you a quick idea while we're waiting for warm-ups here, to give you a quick idea of what's going on, to make the national tournament, which of course is the Cougars' goal this year, to make the national tournament, the top 2 ranked teams will be given an automatic bye to the national tournament. There are 2 teams currently in the West region that are not eligible because they are first-year teams. University of Mary, which is the number 1 team ranked in the West, and then you have Providence College, which dropped out of the top 12 about a week and a half to 2 weeks ago. They dropped actually down to number 19. And so out of those teams, your Cougars have played within 1 or 2 goals or beaten everyone else that's in that top 10 grouping, with the exception of University of Mary, and we played those guys to a 4-2 loss. So we are very competitive across the board, and we fully expect that your Cougars very much will make a real loud noise at the regional tournament, very possibly make it into the national tournament this season, which would be the first for a Cougar hockey team.
Hey, there's going to be a lot of firsts this year. First Wasatch Cup, hopefully first national tournament.
Hopefully the first Mtn West Tournament here this weekend.
So
we're hoping for lots of firsts. Well, Cougar fans, it's just Mike and I tonight, so the scoreboard might be just a little bit behind. The clock on the score on the live feed might be just a little bit behind. But we hope for sure that you enjoy the game, and we'll keep things going live for you. We're going to go on mute for a minute, just let you enjoy warm-ups for a second, and we'll be back for the national anthem and the opening puck drop.
Let's give it up for your BYU Cougars.
Welcome back, everyone. We are about to get underway here, and coming out of the gate here is going to be number 17, Noah Frost. We got number 19, Blum.
Carlson. Right D, number 3.
We got number 18, Carlson.
Left D, number 6.
We got number 3, Mr. Rudder. And number 6, the Blum brothers are getting the start tonight. And number 30 is Mr. Manzella starting in the net tonight for...
Some really interesting stats on Jeremy. He's got a 916 save percentage, 7-1, 211 goals against average. He's playing a heck of a season this year.
And then we are about to get the national anthem here underway.
To represent the student body from Minnesota, a huge hockey fan, president of the BYU Student Association, Simeon Toronto.
And before the national anthem, we're going to do the puck drop.
Ceremonial puck drop from one of the members of the BYU Student Association, who is from Canada and apparently is a very, very big Cougar fan.
Let's hear it for Simeon.
Awesome. So we're grateful that Simeon is here and doing that ceremonial puck drop. Get the national anthem and then we'll get underway here.
Fans, please rise for the national anthem sung by Sasha and Kennedy.
Sasha Kennedy will give us our national anthem. It looks like there's going to be a duet.
First time.
And now, who's ready for some hockey?
All right, we're about to get underway here, and we had the starting lineup for Utah Valley. In goalie is number 35, David Gumont. I believe he's also a forward as well, so he's getting the start in goalie tonight. They also had number 45, Adam Hill. Looks like number 23, that is Eckett, Jaden Eckett. I believe they said Cody Thompson was one of them, and Jonathan Baker, I believe, was the last starter that they mentioned. So that is the starting lineup for
Jonathan Baker, the
yes,
tied for first with two other players, Daniel Martina and Adam Hill, as for scoring for the UVU Wolverines. We're about to get started here, Cougar fans. Here we go. Puck has got in. Chad Carlson dumps the puck in deep, going with it after it's Noah Frost. D-to-D move for the Wolverines. Picked up, brought through neutral ice, dumped in. Far corner, picked up by number 10, I believe that's Piper. Coming in, looking. Wide angle shot, goes wide. Play is stopped as the net had come off of its moorings. Face-off will be to Jeremy Manzella's left. Set here with Blum, who wins the face-off. Back to Rudder. Rudder holds the puck in until he can get it loose. Picks up to Blum, goes up the boards. Down the ice past the UVU defender, and Guimont, I'm going to mispronounce that, covers up the puck. Face-off will now be to Guimont's right. Our officials tonight, Chris Smith, Rick Serena are wearing the orange bands as referees. Dior Wright and Mike Vuich are your lineys. We can wrap around attempt, because you plug it in tight, put it in there tight, and the Cougars score on a wraparound. Looks like that, I think that was 19, wasn't it? Oh, it could be Boyer.
Nope, it was Boyer.
We'll get the final assists for you on that.
Goal scored by number 25, unassisted, Ian Dunhorst.
Check that. That was unassisted by Dunhorst, number 25. At 19:10, 19:11 of the first period. Cougars out aggressively and quick. The UVU player loses his edge. Dunhorst puts another shot on net. Boyer Thunhorst pitcher on the D side. It's wrapped up tight on the boards. Held in. A bit of pushing and shoving. As they go up for a line change. Looking to clear. Shimbashi lays a big hit, which does cause the turnover as the linesman kind of stops that puck from being able to get in the zone as Barris picks it up. Looking to center. Can't get it past. Shimbashi stops that puck coming through. Shimbashi centers the puck over to Barris, who flips it in front of the net. Barris working in the near side corner. He's got help there from Shimbashi as number 47, I believe, for the Wolverines. Shimbashi comes out of that, shoots, puts it right into Guimont's breadbasket.
This is a great start for BYU, Brent. Already not even 2 minutes in, BYU is already up 1-0 and 4 shots on goal already. They are definitely on the offensive prowl tonight. They had that wraparound goal, and they're getting the shots at Guimont tonight.
Puck comes down. Tough break as the UVU player comes in. Tough break on that.
Yeah, that wasn't looking good. That was a great pass right up to him, and I think that is the second or third time tonight, actually, that I've seen the Utah Valley players falling down, either on defense or even on that breakaway now.
Yep. Good drop passes. Kaza brings the puck in, looks to center it across. Nobody gets their stick in front of that, and it goes all the way to the near side corner. Still on the near side corner, coming around. Dug in that corner. Kaza works the player. Not a big hit, just enough to keep the puck down in the corner. Still looking to work him. Hits the player. Hits number 21. That's La Martina, I believe. Fisher attempts to dump in. Doesn't quite get enough on it as it comes around. Baker putting some pressure on. Number 40. Stolen by Christensen. Gets it to Carlson. Carlson takes it to Blum. Kick saved by Guimont. Hill coming through. Big shot deflected there by Blum. High off the glass. Held in. Dropped back in deep. Big hit there by Carlson. Eisenstadt working the corners. Good cycle there as they attempt to cycle the puck through. Net looks to be off, but Cougars clear. As puck turns back over, Martina comes in high over the top of the net. A couple of Wolverine bodies flying, and we have a.
I think they might have called that net coming off.
.32 remaining. We're going to keep up on the clock here as much as possible.
I think it's going to be pretty evenly matched tonight if Utah Valley can just stay on their feet. They had that opportunity, and if they can just keep being aggressive, this is going to be a very interesting game tonight. Like I said, I don't think we're going to get an 11-3 score, but both teams are coming out really wanting to establish command.
Yep. Face-off won by the Cougars, won by Boyer. Gets it back to Eisenstadt, who's looking to get up ahead, get up to Frost, who gets a stick on it, but not enough to catch it. Frost working in the near side corner, but the UVU D is able to pick that puck up and clear the zone. Coming up on the near side glass, Boyer holds the puck into the zone. Nice little drop pass, but didn't pick it up, ends up getting his own pass back. And it is barely offsides. Good call by the official. Looked like that puck had come out.
It was pretty close, but yes, it did come out. But he was hoping he was a couple seconds earlier. That would have been a nice little advantage for BYU right there.
Good pressure by the Cougars. The Cougar gets run over by the UVU player. Literally came in and didn't care what he was hitting. He just rolled right over the top of it. Held in again on the near side boards over here for the Cougars. Number 17's battling with it for UVU. 17 is Cody Thompson. And shot by Porter from the point catches Guimont's glove and a stoppage of play.
Great job by Porter there, and also Boyer getting near the net, trying to get a little deflection in there, and he just missed it, and Guimont did a great job saving that puck.
Yep.
Ooh.
Good pressure there by Cougars. And that Stroud can't finish, just barely can't finish. That puck came through a couple of different times. Looking to hold it out, and the Cougars are able to clear. That's 19 who's able to get that puck out of the zone, which is Tanner Walker. Tanner Walker played for one of the local high schools here. Puck to near side boards. Barris successfully steals that puck, but the poke checked away from him as he works in towards Guimont, and UVU heads back up ice. Breaking into the Cougar zone, La Martina dumps it into the far side boards. Porter's going to go in and battle. A little bit of a... And UVU scores.
I think he was just trying to get a shot on the goal, and that kind of deflected off of his side or back. I couldn't tell from up here, but that trickled right in.
There are a few UVU fans in play here tonight in the rink, and so you heard them cheer. We'll get that goal for you. Get announced. Face-off won by the Cougars. Rudder dumps up the boards. Looking to work with Christensen, who's working two people over. Kozla comes around, picks the puck up, but Barber's there to pick the puck up. Centers it through the ice. Nobody in this middle of the ice can get their stick on it. Chipped up and chipped past as Fisher sends a shot wide through the goal mouth. Held back in by Piper. Comes back around as Rudder comes to pick that puck up. Rudder's going to skate this puck out of the zone. He gets it up, comes over to number 15, or 45, excuse me, who dumps it across far side, looking to pick up, I believe 24 is Fisher, Trevor Fisher, yep. Cougars are looking just a little flat-footed to start this period after that opening goal. I think they thought this was going to be a little bit more of a cakewalk. UVU certainly playing a little serious about it. Frost attempts to keep that puck in.
Number 27, Spencer Powell.
Frost picks it up, takes it around the glass, coming to pick up to Carlson. Can't get it around the UVU player, and we have a stoppage of play. We have a slashing call on UVU.
Looks like we have our first penalty of the night with about 7 minutes left. And
did you catch the number?
I did not. Sorry, yes, number 18 for Utah Valley. That is McCloskey, I believe it was.
2 minutes for slashing.
For Utah Group power play.
13:30 of the first period.
Hopefully this will be the jump start now for BYU here. After scoring that early goal, hopefully this will give them a little boost.
Oh, loose.
Oh!
And UVU's not able to clear. Eisenstadt brings the puck near side to the board, looking to drive. Shot by Shimbashi, hard on, just driven wide. Good opportunity by Shimbashi, but easy leg save for Guimont. He's a little slow getting up out of that, though. Cougars playing that 1-3-1, trying to get it through. Shot on net, cleared off, loose, and it's going to come out to UVU as they are successfully able to clear and get a change as Eisenstadt takes the puck from Manzella.
That was a great shift right there by that line, Brent. They were able to get 3 or 4 shots on goal.
Cougars are playing just a little tentative on this. Kozlet's got the puck on the near side boards, gets it up to Christensen, who catches Boyer coming through but can't control the pass. Pitcher comes in, brings the puck down low, tries a soft pass. That doesn't quite work. As Christensen's got it out high on the point, over to Eisenstadt. Looking in the middle, had Pitcher coming through the middle on second line. Shot and gathered up by Guimont for a great save.
Great save right there, but those passes, that's what BYU has been needing tonight.
That's right.
And granted, I say we're still early in the game, but those were nice passes going all the way from the far side, coming up to the near side and going right to the middle. Great play, or great draw up, I should say, but.
Face-off won by Boyer. Catches it back. Pass goes to Eisenstadt, but it comes to him in his skates, and he can't control it. He's got a little bit of pressure here from Fisher. Brings it back up the boards to Christensen, cycling it around. For a cycle comes up to Boyer. Boyer picks it up, catches Pitcher coming up. Pitcher's hard through the net, or hard through the division, brings it around. Pitcher picks his spot up in front of the net. Boyer's working the puck around, looking to bring the puck back through to catch him wide, and we have a hand pass. Face-off's going to come outside. Hand pass on.
Fans, make sure to go to the merchandise booth and buy some.
11:27 remaining as that penalty expired.
Between the second and the third period.
Great job by Utah Valley there, killing that penalty with, I think it was 5 shots on goal by BYU on that penalty advantage that they had.
Shots are currently favoring the Cougars 10-4. Good fake there by Baker, I believe. Centering attempt comes out high. Oh. And the Wolverines have come out to play today.
I told you it wasn't going to be a blowout at all, and I don't think it's going to be a blowout by either side, but I wish we could have had a replay up there, because it looked like that pass was supposed to go to the center, but it skipped out up top here, and then that was the initial shot that gave Utah Valley the opportunity to get that rebound to put it back in the net.
And UVU is now leading in this game 2-1. High corner shot there by Thunhorst on the centering attempt from Boyer. Just misses. Udall shooting that for that puck. Near side boards here by the penalty boxes. Here it across, comes across to Porter. Porter bringing the puck into the zone. Gets through one defender. Gets through another. Looks to get through another. Big slap. Pitcher. 10:29. Tie this back up. Goal is going to be pitcher. I think Udall may have...
I don't think Fremont saw that coming. That was a beautiful shot by pitcher there.
Great goal there. Brady Fisher brings the puck in for the Wolverines. He's picked off there, but the puck goes off the skate back over to the Wolverines. His pitcher now picks it up behind the net. He's going to turn it up with the head of steam. Heading up, he's got Stroud on his side. Gets the puck to Stroud. Stroud tries to bring it around. Leaves the puck on a attempt from Paris. Pitcher looking for a second big shot. Rattled off the high, off of the shoulder of Guimont. Come back. Lots of sticks poking as Barris comes around. Barris attempts to center it, can't keep it centered, but Shimbashi's there to steal it, and he brings it over to Eisenstadt, who's going to dump the puck in deep to the zone. Nope, he catches Stroud. Stroud comes to Brady Fisher, and the puck comes out to Rudder. Rudder D to D to Eisenstadt, who gets it to Stroud as the Cougars go for a line change. Cycling back between his zone, looking for a centering attempt, comes back out, the Cougars steal it. Eisenstadt's just quick to dump that puck back into the zone. Looking for a centering attempt, just misses the player. He's able to go to Eisenstadt, comes back across to Kozlet. He's got two cutting in, brings it in down low. And La Martinez picking it up. And gobbled up there by Manzella. 8:49 remaining.
Did they call an offside on that before that shot went off?
It would appear.
I think he was. I think the Utah Valley wing was over the line before.
Looks to be the case. Shots are favoring your Cougars 12-6. UVU beats the Cougars to that face-off win. Cougars attempt to steal the puck, brings it back around. Wide angle shot goes wide, as most wide angle shots should. Look at a centering opportunity. And UVU puts another puck in the net. leading again 3-2.
I think one thing that I've noticed, Brent, tonight is it looks like the BYU defensive players are not, seems like they're not helping Manzella out back there. I don't know if it's because they're a little bit off tonight or what's going on, but those players are having great easy shots towards Manzella.
That is true. Three to 2 UVU and offsides.
It looks like it might be an 11-10 game tonight.
Let's hope that it's 11 favoring the Cougars. Actually, I'm confident that it will be. Shot driven from center ice. Goes off of a shin pad. Adam Hill scored
assisted
that
by
goal.
number 40, J.D. Baker, and number 24, Trevor Fisher.
So Baker, Fisher, and Hill. This is the total number of goals that UVU or BYU allowed.
Hungry? Make sure to head up and grab some homemade kettle corn at the merchandise booth.
What site are you guys broadcasting this to?
Hockey.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Face-off is to Guimont's right. Near side corner, comes out to pitcher who's on the line. A little deflection attempt. Puck is buried underneath that UVU player number 12, Bert Larson. Big shot there by the Cougars as Barber comes around looking for a poke attempt.
I think that was Boyer with that hard shot right there. He had that stick up ready to go, saying, come on, just feed me the puck so I can get that on there. And Guimont was able to not let that rebound get away from him, and he just snatched it, and now we're ready for a face-off here.
Boyer wins that face-off handily. Looking for Porter, trickles through, kick safe by Guimont. Barber looking to bring it out, comes back around, looking rapid attempt, puck is still loose. Comes back over to Boyer, who picks it back up. Far side boards, cycle back to Thunhorst, loses the puck to Fisher. Coming around wide side, comes all the way out to Eisenstadt, who poke checks it away, takes it back over to Porter. Shot on net, and Guimont is able to stop that. 16-8.
And Brent, you were a coach here for the Cougars, and you were also a ref, but I want to go to your coaching days, and I've noticed tonight, I think BYU has had 3 or 4 wraparound chances. Is that something that they've seen on film and they said, hey, you want to know what? Let's try that because they notice it, or is it just the opportunities they're getting?
I think it's a combination of opportunities, and you take what you're given, and so the ability for a good team is to know when to adjust and not stick with the same type of play, but be able to adjust quickly and make that maneuver. Big hit here by Eisenstadt on the nearby boards on Hill. Shimbashi, Eisenstadt, Barris, Stroud, and Porter sitting out. Eisenstadt picks the puck up, catches Stroud up in stream. Stroud's coming in, big shot, and puts it right into Guimont's breadbasket. Stroud finally broke through in that game against Utah State last weekend. Got a breakaway and finally finished off one. He'd had a lot of good opportunities, and it was good to see him bury one.
Yeah, because I know a couple of games that we've been doing, he's definitely had those opportunities and couldn't connect. So that was a great thing to see, and I bet he was loving that.
Yes. Face-off won by the Cougars, D-to-D around. Quick flip shot by Eisenstadt over to Guimont, and he easily gloves that one aside.
He has not given BYU any opportunities tonight for any rebounds through about 13 minutes.
Yeah.
14 minutes. The BYU has had 18 shots tonight. 19 shots tonight.
It's going to be a lot of shots going on tonight, that's for sure. Porter gets the face-off win. Back from Guimont, comes around, looks out. Attempted to make that poke attempt off of the back of the goaltender, which occasionally has happened. Come back to live action really quick because I had the cough. Shimbashi controls the puck back to Eisenstadt, takes the puck back to Shimbashi. He turns in the middle, gets it over to Porter. Porter comes through. Deflects that puck across of Barris' stick. Not a lot of penalties in this game, a little different from the last game that was played. Christensen coming around looking for a shot, trying to pass it over to Barber, misses Barber. Can't quite get it to him. And send it over to him. Comes out to pitcher. Deflection in. Tried to deflect it into Kozlet. Wraparound attempt again. Comes out to pitcher. Comes out to, again, another shot by Christensen. It gets hit as the Wolverines want to clear that puck, and they finally do successfully clear that puck out of the zone. As LaMartina tries to come through, looks for a centering attempt, puts it right into the Cougars as Kozlet takes it behind the net for Eisenstadt, or for Blum. That's Hunter Blum, who gets the puck up the boards to Christensen. Over to Kozlet with speed, poke checked away by the UVU player. Comes into pitcher, into the skates, not held it in the skates. Comes out back out to pitcher. He gets the puck centered over, just off a Frost skate or stick. Can't get control on it. The centering attempt doesn't come through. And UVU's content to take the puck wide. Come down the ice. Pitcher will pick that up. Looking for a D-to-D pass. Misses Frost, but the icing is waved off as the defender battled him for it. Frost is battling back there. Far side corner. Comes out of it for Shimbashi. Misses Blum, who can't get a stick on the puck. Pushing and shoving in the near side corner. Shimbashi's knocked down, but he jumps back up quickly. Coming back over to number 17, Cody Thompson, who brings it around, comes out near side boards to Eisenstadt, who centers the puck, but Hill's going to come through. Loses it as he winds up to try and take his shot, and Shimbashi comes up the ice. Shimbashi with a quick move between the legs, puts it off the belly of the Guimont. Loose sitting there, loose, still sitting in there. Puck is still loose.
Oh!
And we got some celebrating outside.
I think they said it was a...
And trying to decide what the finish is here.
It looked... I thought they were saying it was a goal.
Until that referee stands up there.
I think they're talking about it right now.
Until that referee stands there and throws his arm down, everybody's got to keep playing until that whistle blows. I think the linesman and the referee are discussing the situation to see what the call ends up being. "23 shots for your Cougars already the first period."
They are not going to call it a goal. But I want to go back to what you were saying, Brent, earlier about the penalties. And tonight is a very important game, and I think both coaches probably told them, hey, this isn't like last time where it might have got a little out of hand. Let's be smart about it because there's a lot at stake tonight.
Big shot by Eisenstadt. Comes off of Guimont's pads. And offsides as Boyer brings the puck out of the zone accidentally. Can't keep it in, but he gets it back to Rudder. Rudder takes it high off the boards to Barris, who gets it to Boyer, who's going to look for a wide angle shot, and Guimont's able to gobble that one up. I would have to make the assessment currently that BYU is looking past UVU. That may prove to be a difficult thing to get past.
The best thing about it is we are still in the first period, and I think when they get into that locker room, they're going to have some words with each other and hopefully turn it around.
Udall battling in the corner against Thompson, and Thunhorst comes over to join. Can't see the number. I think that's Piper that's joined them as well. Big old shot by Boyer. Boyer looks at Thunhorst, fans on the rebound attempt. wants to light up a UVU player, La Martina, and he does. And we've got a potential breakaway here by Eakin. He driven that puck wide, but the rebound came out, and he was still in motion to grab that. Unfortunately, didn't get it. Oh, got an opportunity.
Here we go, BYU's turn.
Here's Stroud. Drives it high and off the back, off the glass above the net. Puck is driven in behind, down towards Manziel. Pitcher picks it up, takes it behind the net, takes it over to Shimbashi. Shimbashi works on the player, number 91. That's Walker. Gets it past Hill, takes it D to D to Porter. Porter picks up, takes it over to Barber. Fortunate call, no too many men. That had some real too many men potential on it. Hill takes it up to centering it. Brings it out to the Cougars. Kozlik picks it up, looking to bring it back around, catches pitcher coming back around. And brings the puck over to Christensen. Christensen's got it, tries to work his way past a UVU player, gets through one, but can't get through two. Held in by Kozlik. Kozlik gets it to Christensen, who gets it down deep to Barber. As they look to center that puck, comes over to pitcher. Kick save there by Guimont as the Cougars get the puck out, and UVU is content to dump it into the zone and go for a line change. 59 seconds remaining, last minute of play. Puck comes up from pitcher to Kozlik. Kozlik takes the puck deep into the zone. It's coming around. Christensen, who can't hold the puck. Centered over there to number 7, Caston Jones. Jones takes the puck into the boards, or is ridden into the boards by Eisenstadt. Not played by a high stick, as UVU picks that puck back up. D to D back to each other as they clear the zone. Enters neutral ice, dumped deep into the corner. Comes to Hunter Blum, who deflects that shot. Shot on net by Larson on Manzella. Puck's driven out of the zone. Gets over to Eisenstadt. Eisenstadt works wide. Off of Guimont. Kicks it out, and that will end the period. (27-9) your shots. Favoring the Cougars. Scoreboard does not necessarily favor the Cougars at this point.
Not at all. And if you would have told me BYU had 27 shots to UVU's 9 and also a power play opportunity, and you tell me Utah Valley's winning 3-2, I would say absolutely not. Or I would say if there was a lead of 3-2, I would have thought all day that would be BYU. With that power play opportunity they couldn't convert on, and outshooting them, 18 shots? So tough luck for BYU. That last 4 minutes was actually really exciting because we had breakaways and we had rebounds and close opportunities for BYU to put the puck in. And I think it's going to be a nice intermission here for BYU to get in there and let them sit back and say, hey, you want to know what, Utah Valley, they're not going to go down easy. I think a lot of people would have thought that, especially with the last time they played, walking away with 11-3 victory. But when there's a lot at stake, you can't oversee it. And that's not just in hockey. That's in any sport where you think, hey, this is going to be an easy game. Let's look ahead and see who we're going to go against. And when that starts happening, that's where you start to get into trouble. And then if this same thing happens again, where I don't think BYU's going to get 27 shots, but if they do, and if they're walking away with 54 shots after 2 periods and they're still down, you got to give credit to the Utah Valley goalie there, because he's playing great tonight. And same thing with Manzella, he's playing great. It's just a couple of bad bounces that aren't going his way. One of those goals, it looked like it trickled off his back.
Yeah.
So
Well, Cougar fans, lest you misunderstand the reality of this, if the Cougars do lose tonight, they are done for this
All right,
tournament.
fans, it's dodgeball time.
Let's
Winner
take
gets a
you to
free
the intermission.
meal at Pizza Pie Cafe.
This is Cougar hockey. Your UVU Wolverines are leading your Cougars 3-2.
Welcome back, everyone, here to Peaks Ice Arena in Provo, Utah, where your BYU Cougars are currently trailing against Utah Valley Wolverines 3-2 at the moment. Shots on goal in the first period is 27 for BYU, 9 for Utah Valley. We're going to get the scoring recap here very shortly, and I want to say this has been a great game, especially for the Utah Valley Wolverines goalie. He has been David Guimont. He has been playing phenomenal tonight, facing 27 shots and stopping pretty much almost every single one of them. He's not given BYU any rebounds, or he is not letting them really do anything on the offensive side.
We have a goaltender change. This is Jared Manzella for BYU.
Which is the brother of Jared.
Yes.
Maybe they want a little spark. I don't know what it is, but he's been playing great this year as well.
Yeah, his statistics. Yeah. He's 8-8 on the season, but with an .897 save percentage. But then he's faced 20 games as opposed to his brother who played 9.
Yep.
So that's a little bit of a difference.
So coming out of the first intermission here, I think BYU hopefully is going to come being aggressive tonight and not overlooking Utah Valley anymore. I think the thing for BYU is to stay aggressive and do not turn the puck over, especially now when being behind. Don't take those penalties that you really can afford to give to Utah Valley. So,
okay, quick scoring recap. First goal, 14:48 by LaMartina from Fisher and Powell for UVU. Second, at 11:06 was Baker from Larson and Hill. Third goal was at 8:30 from Hill, Fisher, and Baker on the BYU side. First goal was a wraparound by Thunhorse unassisted. Second goal at 10:29 was from Pitcher and Porter. And then the only penalty that we had in the first period was on McCloskey. Puck goes in deep as Manzella, towards Manzella's right side. As we've switched ends, Pitcher's looking to pick that puck up. Comes off. And we have a stoppage of play, a penalty. And it looks like we're going to have... I think we're going to have one penalty on... On the UVU side, looks like it's going to be on number 24, Larson. Holding.
Trevor Fisher for holding.
Trevor Fisher.
BYU penalty number 8, 2 minutes. Chris Udall for elbowing.
And Chris Udall took a penalty. 2 minutes for elbowing. All of this is at 19:14 of the second period. So we'll play 4-on-4 hockey here for units Udall and Fisher, holding and elbowing respectively. Stroud looks to work through the UVU defender, can't get it through his skates. Barris picks it up, leads it over to him. Shimbashi brings the puck around, working through hard. Takes it over to Barris. As they set up in what's not really a power play, but they're setting up a little bit like a power play in a 4-on-4 situation. Comes through as a centering. A pitcher tries to pick that centering puck up, does hold the zone, but can't quite keep it anywhere else. Cougars are cycling out high, looking it through, taking it in deep, and the net comes off. No change for UVU. 4-on-4 hockey for another minute 20. The timing on the penalties on this live feed, I apologize, is not accurate. There's a minute 20 left in those penalties. Kozlet wins the face-off. Christensen tries to take it in deep. Gets it to Eisenstadt, who gets it back to Christensen. Comes across, looks across, looking for Boyer, and just misses the net wide. Lots of time to look at, and I think he took too long and tried to look at it. Barber comes in, puts a shoulder in. Good pressure by the Cougars, played by a high stick by the Cougars. Comes into La Martina, poked off by Eisenstadt. Poke checks it over to Kozlet, takes it back to Kozlet. Eisenstadt brings the puck up the ice. Eisenstadt working through, having a hard time controlling it. And great drop pass to Christensen. Eisenstadt ties this game up.
That was a beautiful drop pass right there.
Yes, it
was. He set it right up for him, and just him and the goalie just one-on-one pretty much. And
number 16, CJ Kozlet, assisted by number 5, Jacob Eisenstadt.
Kozlet from Eisenstadt. Tie things back up.
They were able to finally get it past Guimont this period and to tie this game up 3-3.
Porter that's Dunhorse working hard along the corner, working to get through the puck. Gets it up, picks up to Shimbashi, who brings it on the near side corner. Cycles back to Thunhorst, takes it over to Boyer, takes the puck through and around, looking to wrap through. Big hard pitch.
Oh, he did it!
Second goal from Porter! Sorry, not a second goal, but a great pass from Boyer out to Porter. And that makes the score 4-3 BYU.
And Brent, I think during that intermission we actually sat down and talked, and I think you said one of the games that you remember, Utah Valley was winning 2-1, right? And what happened after that intermission?
The team came back out after that intermission and ended up finishing the game beating UVU 17-2.
So right now they have 2 shots this period and 2 goals to take that 4-3 lead, and we still got 11 minutes left on that 4-on-4.
$17:22 remaining. Stoppage of play at 17-17. We are still 4-on-4 here for another 4 seconds. And then they'll get Udall and Fisher out of the box. Quick shout out to Karen and Roberta in Albany, New York. Somebody said we should shout your names out. I believe they're somehow related to the McCloskeys for UVU.
Glad to have you guys with us tonight. Or ladies, I should say.
Big backhand, and we're going to get a penalty here as Udall took a great opportunity coming out of the box to pick up the puck on a loose puck in front. We're going to get a penalty, I believe. Is that Fisher going back?
He is going right back in there. He came out, and I guess he likes it in there. He's going right back.
UVU penalty number 24, Trevor Fisher, 2 minutes on cross-check. Let's hear it for Udall Group Power Play.
This is a Udall CPA Group Power Play at 17:01. Fisher, 2 minutes for cross-checking. Boyer's thrown out of the face-off circle. Kozlet comes in. He cleanly wins it back to Christensen. Holds the puck in the zone. Looking for a little bit of help. Takes it across. Misses the centering attempt. Just takes it back to Boyer. Behind the net, who circles around. Boyer comes through the middle. Oh! Buries that puck. Short side on Guimont. That will be a Boyer. the assists for you on that as that clears that penalty. It's
BYU scored by
16-45.
number 22, Axel Boyer, assisted by number 16, CJ Coslet.
22
The
from
last BYU goal was scored by
16.
number 15, Logan Porter.
The Cougars are now up 5-3. Shout out to some of our friends and family, the Strouds. I know they're out enjoying watching this game on their live stream, and a quick shout out to our friends, the Porters, whose son Logan is playing tonight as well. Crossed over to Frost, can't get it through, takes it back to Pitcher, Eisenstadt, who's gonna pick it up behind the net. Over to Pitcher. Pitcher's gonna skate it up. He sees Frost wide side, catches him, takes the puck down low, looking to get it to Hugh Blum. It's intercepted there. Coming back the other way, McCloskey's got the puck. He looks to center puck, but he's ridden off the puck by Eisenstadt. So it comes back over to Pitcher. Gets a centering attempt to Carlson, who can't quite miss that, and then just misses an opportunity to steal that puck. And Boyer comes around. Good stick check there by Boyer as he's working his way around the puck. Got a little bit of help there from Udall. Over D to Boyer to Eisenstadt. Comes back out to Eisenstadt. Looking down low, catches it back down low to Thunhorst. Takes it over to Thunhorst. Big one-time shot opportunity there from Rudder. Driven wide by Boyer. Cougars are just on a, it looks like this, while it may not be necessary, it looks like it's a perpetual power play here, but they're a little bit driven. Coming through, Thunhorst coming through, taking the shot. Loose puck, oh, just trickles loose. Off of Boyer, who did the rebound opportunity. Can't quite clear the puck. And the Wolverines are finally able to clear as it comes back out to Rudder. Rudder skates the puck into the zone, barely makes, does have a delayed offsides. Ooh. And we're going to have a stoppage of play as McCloskey and Shimbashi get together, push and shove a little bit.
I don't think he liked that big hit that was just delivered down here.
I missed that. Was that Shimbashi's hit?
I didn't see who it was. I just saw that they did a huge hit on one of the players down there, and I don't know if I don't know if it was Shimbashi or not, but I know they were talking about it after.
So we have Stroud, Shimbashi, Barris, Rudder, and Porter for your Cougars. Brady Fisher. Looks like we're having a conversation. I can't tell which number that is. That Baker for UVU, 45?
Yeah, 45.
Baker's having a discussion with the referees.
I think that's Adam Hill.
Oh, sorry, Adam Hill having a discussion with the referees. And now La Martina is going to have that discussion with the referees. Face-off won by UVU. Up the glass. Big hit and stopped by Manzella. Another big hit center ice. I think La Martina, no, that was 19 that took the brunt of that hit. Or is it?
Yeah, I think that was the third big hit within the last
Tanner Walker
20 seconds.
Tanner Walker took a big pop coming through the middle there. So La Martina, Walker, a couple other players there against that same lineup for your Cougars. Barris, Stroud, Shimbashi, Rudder, and Porter. Comes through, good centering attempt there, but nobody there for UVU. Puck is pinched off, chipped up high and out of play by Porter. Stroud's coming through, he's picking it up, looking to pick somebody up, brings it back to Shimbashi. Shimbashi was right there. Couldn't pick that puck up was Walker. A good interception there by number 23 for UVU. Backhand attempts kicked steered aside by Jared Manzella. And Barris knocks one player down, kind of holds his stick, no call. Shimbashi comes up, brings the puck around, leaves it for Stroud, takes it back to Shimbashi. Back to Stroud. Great work in front. The puck is loose. Stroud's knocked down in the crease. Oh, we've got a potential breakaway opportunity for Walker. And a great stick check by Logan Porter. As Logan Porter took a nasty hit, but he jumped right back up. Fortunately, that puck was kept away, or he was protecting himself because that hit looked big as he was coming across. Ooh. Barber, the hitting is definitely picked up. I think the Cougars have decided to play a little bit more intensely. Barber and Fisher are battling.
They got something.
We stop play, and I'm guessing that we're going to take both players. Both sides. Barber, BYU. Fans are not happy about that particular call. And can you see the UVU player?
I think it might be.
Is that Fisher, 14?
No, I think it. Whoever it is, I don't think is going in the box yet, so.
Looks like 45 Hills in the box.
No, 45 Hill is actually going off the ice right now. I believe it was number 23. Oh, sorry, it was 24, Fisher.
That's his third tonight.
Number 23, Nixon Barber, 2 minutes for ice time. Language for referees, player, or fellow fans will not be tolerated.
Cassie Jones will face off against Axel Boyer. Boyer wins the face-off, but Jones gets through and catches Christensen, misses Kozlet off of his skate. Christensen's coming back around, takes it back through to Kozlet. Kozlet handling the puck well, 4-on-4. Out to Eisenstadt, back to Kozlet, brings it around, comes it across, just missed Boyer trickling through, couldn't get a stick on that. Christensen is going to take a penalty here. A roughing call.
Yeah.
Big hit by Christensen. Referee not quite sure what that's supposed to look like. So we're going to play 4-on-3 here for the next minute 20. As Chase Christensen.
Chase Christensen, 2 minutes for roughing.
2 minutes for roughing.
Time for a Texas Kids Dental Care penalty kill.
Both teams are trying to find out who's going to be stronger tonight.
Yeah.
They have both come out of this period hitting hard.
This is a Texas Dental Care penalty kill. Shorthanded situation. Number 12 comes back for UVU. That's Burke Larson. He gets the puck up the ice, gets up to center ice. Poke check by pitcher, not letting them have any zone entry at all. And pitcher picks up ahead of steam as he comes up 1-on-3. So he gets it around. And we have a call.
Another. Oh, man.
A call on Eisenstadt.
I didn't see it because I was controlling the camera, so I don't know what they call. Was it a cross check?
Slash.
BYU penalty, number 5, Jacob Eisenstadt, 2 minutes for slashing.
So we're going to be 5-on-3 for a little while. We don't have that. We don't have that penalty up on the clock. And obviously the time clock needs a little bit of an adjustment. I did not see the call.
Yeah, I missed it, but right now we have 3 BYU players in the penalty box. So this is going to be very interesting with BYU leading 5-3 right now. When this penalty's up for UVU, they're going to have an advantage for a little bit here.
We're just looking at the replay. Sorry, fans, you won't be able to see that. We're hoping to maybe catch a little bit of that call on Eisenstadt and see what that was all about. And that's we're watching the replay, that's the Christiansen call. I think
there we go. Something.
Referee's coming in to give them instructions that that a player cannot come out of the box until one of those first penalties completely expires. As there's extra people in the box. And UVU wins the face-off. Good tip attempt there. Rolled right off of Manzella, which is a good play on his part. And puck is cleared all the way down by the Cougars. Thunhorst, Shimbashi, and Pitcher are your penalty killers. And shot on net by UVU, glove down by Manzella.
This is going to be a big couple minutes here for BYU. This is going to be a very important penalty kill for them right now, because if they give up a couple of these goals, it's going to be a 5-5 game, and the momentum might shift over to UVU.
Porter's clearing attempt gets stopped back at the D. Comes back out D. Coming across, big shot, great block there by Shimbashi. He steps out to block that one-time attempt. Shimbashi's got the puck, and we've got a potential 2-on-1 situation here. And puck came through. And we're going to get that penalty for the holding call finally on the UVU player for, this will be 91. 91, Walker.
2 minutes for holding.
It's been a bit of a tactic of the UVU players.
That's actually Kyle Watson's in the box.
Is it? Okay. Kyle Watson. So we're going to have a little 3-on-3 hockey.
It's a lot of ice for them, Brent.
Porter's rubbed off the puck as Rudder comes out. Gets to Frost. Frost brings the puck back up. Drop pass. Hit by Porter. Trickled by Manzella, but not in. Pushed down by Porter, and Porter's able to clear. And an elbow to the head by Hill is blatantly missed by the referee. Behind the play. Puck is behind the UVU goaltender Guimont. Just missed Porter coming through the middle. We have Rudder, Thunhorst, Porter, Christensen's out of the box. We're now back to 4-on-4 hockey. Long attempt to come up, and it'll be an icing on the Cougars.
We had 9:56 remaining in the second period. We still got one player each in the penalty box for, it's going to be about 46 seconds for UVU and about a little under a minute for BYU. Shots on goal, 32 for BYU, 12 for Utah Valley.
Battle over there by Porter. Stroud hits him. Thunhorst drags the puck down and covered by Guimont.
Yeah, Brent, I think Guimont had a little bit of an issue here to start that period where I think BYU had 3 shots and 3 goals, but he actually settled down now halfway through the second period. I think he's starting to get comfortable again where he wasn't getting that onslaught of shots where it was coming from all over. So it's going to be interesting to what he can do for the rest of this period. He can't be giving up that many more goals or BYU's going to run away with this thing.
Yep. Shimbashi controls the face-off, cycles back through, knocked back down. Shimbashi gets it.
Oh.
Great work there by Shimbashi to try and keep that puck in the zone. Can't quite get it over to Stroud on the far side. And UVU, good opportunity there, but can't get the puck centered across to get a shot release. Barris on the far side coming up the boards, works around. Oh, knocked down, and that's going to slide in. There's no stop there as he goes in backwards, inadvertently bumps into Guimont.
And the way the second period has been, I thought there would have been more power play goals with all those players inside the box.
A lot of even strength behavior, though. You had some people taking some. UVU had some real opportunities there.
Absolutely.
Need to show discipline in those situations. UVU wins the faceoff, but it's controlled by BYU. Shimbashi comes back around, gets the puck through, can't quite get the puck through as it comes back out to center ice. Being worked over, and Manzella covers up as he gets a weak backhand attempt on the goaltender. Eisenstadt's having a discussion with the referee who called that slashing penalty on him, wanting to know, hey, what did I do here? What's going on? Cougars are still, everybody looks to be back at full strength. Eisenstadt to pitcher. Pitcher up to Carlson, off the glass. Tipped by the Cougars, no icing. Waved off. As Carlson's looking to lay a hit. Comes back through. Blum picks it back up, looking to work around 91. UVU cycles the puck back to themselves. Good steal there by Carlson as Carlson's working well hard to keep the puck away. Comes out front, centered, missed the centering attempt. Pitcher bouncing puck all the way through. Oh. Backhand attempt by Carlson just goes wide. Good pressure by this 3rd/4th line. It comes back around. Carlson's coming over to pick that puck up. LaMartina, good work there, but can't get through 3 Cougars, just too hard. Shot on net by Blum and held by Guimont for a face-off.
We've still got kettle corn up for grabs at the merchandise table. Go grab yours.
This is exactly how BYU wanted to come out in this second period. You can tell the difference between these 2 periods. BYU looked a little flat, even though they were getting the shots on goal. They were definitely a little flat, and you can see how they came out in the second period, that they kind of turned it up.
UVU controls that face-off. Deflected off as goes down to, is that Baker coming down deep. He's ridden hard to the boards by Porter. Bringing the puck up is Rudder. Rudder brings it wide. A good wide opportunity. Looks to go short side as he comes through on the backhand, but doesn't come through. Comes out to Porter. Porter looking to center it over to Rudder. Rudder can't quite get a stick on it. It's knocked down by UVU defender number 23, Ekett. Comes out. Porter picks it up. Porter brings it over to Boyer, who dumps it to Udall, who puts the puck into the zone. Pressure there by the Cougars. Porter brings it around. Takes it out to Good shot on net by Barber, looking for that far corner, but caught that good glove of Guimont for the faceoff.
Yeah, it was kind of easy for him because it was only him and the puck pretty much. He had no defensive guys in front of him, and it's a nice, easy snag for him.
Yep. We have Coslet taking the face-off. Controlled by UVU. Looking to clear the puck out of the zone is 91. He can't quite get the puck cleared, and now he does. Comes out to pitcher at the BYU blue line, takes a puck D to D to Eisenstadt. Eisenstadt catches it over to Barber. Barber turns around, gets a head of steam coming up the ice, drives the puck wide, looking to get a centering attempt, and it's tipped out of play by 91, and the faceoff will be to Guimont's left. .49 remaining. Uh-oh, potential odd man rush here for UVU. Pitcher does a great job of playing the player, and a soft cross-checking call.
BYU penalty number 4, Tegan Fisher, 2 minutes for cross-checking. Time for a Texas Kids Dental Care penalty kill.
Another big opportunity here for UVU. They weren't able to convert on any of those other ones, but they're trying to get this to be a one-goal game here.
We got Stroud looking to work a odd man rush, or a shorthanded rushing opportunity. Great poke check by Barris, but UVU's number 91, Watson, is able to bring the puck back into control. Soft puck pass. Stroud comes in. He works to the UVU player. Tries to go in the near side, and the net comes off.
Is BYU really short-handed? It doesn't look like it to start this power play for UVU right now.
Now they're playing a good, aggressive penalty kill.
And that was a great move to get that shot on the goal, to get away, to get around the defensive player for UVU.
Face off to Guimont's left. Carlson killing penalties. He leaves it for Frost. Takes it back to Porter. Porter trickles one through. Off night, looking to catch Carlson. Comes to Manzella, who covers. Minute 15 remaining in the penalty to pitcher. Shots are 36-14 favoring the Cougars. Boyer wins that faceoff. A big missed tip opportunity there by UVU. Clear shot attempt. Comes back out to UVU, out to the point. They take it down low. Baker, I believe, coming back around that, looking for a wraparound opportunity. And Thunhorst chips it down, gets it out to Guimont, who leaves it back behind. Thunhorst coming around, good pressure by Thunhorst as he holds the puck down in the zone. As UVU starts to work their way back up at that time, to still trying to hold sticks, as UVU on every altercation, it seems like. Boyer intercepts that pass. Good poke check there by UVU. Boyer returns the poke check favor, and it's cleared down the ice by Eisenstadt. 4:41 remaining, 5 seconds left in the penalty. And pitcher comes out of the box. Left we're thinking we were going to pick a defender up, but it comes to UVU who takes a shot.
Oh,
Run by Manzella and cleared by the Cougars. Barber coming up the ice. Good steal there by number 7. Then stolen back by Blum. But gets it back behind the net as the Cougars go for a change. Bringing the puck up and around, number 90 to number 91. A big hit here, and we got Stroud coming in. Stroud from Kozlett can't get the puck on his stick to finish. The UVU player comes around. Kozlett looking to poke check and get the puck, but it comes back around towards the back of the UVU net, and then off to the side, far side board. Christensen lays a hit there. Stroud's coming up. BYU mixing up lines just a little bit. Kozlett putting some pressure on. Good run of play here, 3:25 remaining. Eisenstadt, patented escape move, trying to catch Kozlett loose there. Pitcher gets through with it though, as he's poked and messed with, and just missed Christensen in front. Big miss there by Christensen as it was just past him. Carlson, good work coming through, coming back, looking to cycle that puck back through. Comes back in on Guimont, and we'll have a stoppage of play as Guimont covers up. Is that Guimont? Is that 32? Or is it 35?
Guimont's 35.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
Yeah, from up here it looks like, yeah, it's still him. Great job by BYU killing that penalty right there and also getting the opportunities. Great aggressive play on the penalty kill for BYU on that.
Big hard shot there from the point off of Guimont. Comes out to Hill. Hill centers over to Walker. Excuse me, no, that's not Walker. It's Baker. Carlson comes up and through. Big up attempt.
Oh.
Puck comes through.
Is that Carlson? Carlson wanted that puck, and I think if it was there a little earlier, he would have had that opportunity. But great save by Guimont there to keep it a 2-goal lead for BYU. Because if that one was there a little earlier, I think that one would have went in, and BYU would have probably went in the second intermission here, up 6-3 with 20 minutes to go.
Yeah. Udall, Funhorst, Boyer, Rudder, and Porter are your Cougars. And it looks like we had a face-off encroachment on UVU. Shot driven wide by the Cougars. Gets over to Baker. Nice little deflection pass there. Comes out.
Oh, just
missed Udall on that high flip pass. Rudder coming in to catch Trevor Fisher. Spent his fair share of time in the box tonight. Boyer's got the puck. Looking to inch it forward. Can't get it through. Thunhorst wisely comes back to play the defensive situation rather than the offensive situation. Comes over to Burke Larson. Larson gets the puck coming in. Can't get the puck loose. With Trevor Fisher over to the far side with the puck's driven wide. And Watson picks that puck back up. It's going to go D to D to his partner on the far side who bobbles a puck. Chips it up and out, comes over to Porter. Porter gets it over to Rudder. Rudder can't quite control the pass, but wisely keeps the puck moving forward into the zone. Can't catch a Cougar coming through the center of the slot to finish that centering attempt off. And centering attempt for the same result for the centering attempt for the Wolverines. Minute 9 remaining.
Back-to-back missed centering passes there by both teams. And with 1:09 left, shots in favor of BYU, 37-15. Seems like it kind of died down a little bit with these last few minutes left here in the period.
Shimbashi comes up, looks for Stroud on the far side, can't get the puck quite across to him. Eisenstadt trying to work around Brady Fisher, can't get around him. Has to cycle back, comes back to pitcher. He's looking for Alex Barris, catches Alex Barris up to Stroud. Alex Stroud looking for a centering attempt, but his poke checked away. Comes into Stroud, tries to turn on his forehand. Oh, just not. Nobody to deflect that one wide as it was kicked away by Guimont. Good work there by Shimbashi. Loses his stick though. Forces LaMartina to retreat. Stroud coming through, trying to pull it through Watson. Not going to get through Watson, and we wave off the icing attempt. A very late wave off. Just missed Barber sitting on the far side of the ice as the period comes to an end. Shots, 37-15 in favor of the Cougars. As is now the score, 5-3. BYU came out and played that first period, or that started that second period, significantly different than they did the first period.
Yeah, and I think one thing that helped BYU out this period was Jared Manzella coming into the net. BYU was down 3-2 going into that first intermission there, and they swapped goalies, and BYU's first 3 shots in this second period were all goals, and Guimont just couldn't really get into a rhythm there within that first 5, 6, 7 minutes, where BYU, they were just shooting and scoring like no one was in the net. And I would say with probably the first 12 minutes of that period as well, there were a lot of big hits, and I think the penalties added up real fast, and nothing really happened out of all those penalties. But I think after that, they kind of settled down, and they said, you want to know what? We got to be smarter. We can't have 3 guys in the penalty boxes. It's not going to help our team. Just think if UVU converted on a couple of those. You know what I mean? We're talking about a totally different ball game now. It could be a tie game, or it could be 5-4 BYU. So I think this third period is going to be real interesting. Are they going to come out hitting? What's UVU going to do? You know what I mean? They came out hitting this last period, and BYU scored three quick goals, and it was kind of like, okay, well, if we don't hit, how are they going to do it?
Well, we're going to see what happens. We're going to take you to the intermission video at this point in time, but thank you for tuning in again, and we will see you at the start of the third period. This is Cougar Hockey. Welcome back, Cougars fans. I have some interesting information for you. Utah State is leading.
Oh, really?
3-1. Yes. Oh, did you hear that voice? Who is that sitting next to me that's going to do color for the third period? Would you like to introduce yourself, or should I introduce you?
You can do the honors.
Ladies and gentlemen, all of our fans out in Cougar Hockey Land, welcome Lily Shimbashi, our team marketing manager and wife of our esteemed captain, Ashton Shimbashi. She is going to be doing color commentary for the third period. Welcome.
Thank you. We're happy to be here.
Let's go over a couple of statistics here. Goals in the second period. Actually, we didn't have any extras from the visitors, but we did pick up 3 from the Cougars. 1749, Kozlet from Eisenstadt. 1724, Porter from Boyer and Thunhorst. And then at 1645, Boyer from Kozlet. So some quick scoring right out of the chute in that start of that second period.
That was big. I think the Cougars they're used to having the lead on the Wolverines, and to go down in the first, I think it was a bit shocking for them, but a good wake-up call for sure.
Absolutely. I think that they came out with significant difference. We also changed goaltenders. Jared moved into net, and Jeremy took the break. Good evening. I don't know that Jeremy was necessarily playing real bad, although he let one soft one into the first. And I think that might have been a little bit of an indication. Occasionally when netminders do that, sometimes they'll walk into the locker room and they'll say, "I'm not quite feeling it tonight, coach."
Right. What I find interesting about our goalies is, we have brothers as goaltenders, and so when one goes out, his brother goes in, and it's got to be a hard mental game.
As we get started in the third period, puck is deep towards the UVU end on the far side boards, and Boyer gets hit from behind and then reminded to stay down on the ice. Comes back up. As puck trickles in on Manzella, it's driven wide, kicked up wide. Looking to pass the puck across, does get it across, but can't quite get it into stride for La Martina. He brings the puck down low, out to Baker. Comes back in on La Martina, drives the puck wide. Tough bounce there as Fisher tries to take it through. Sneaks past Rudder, picks back up again. Good pressure here by the Wolverines as Thunhorst steps through. He's looking for some help. A little bit of a soft finish. Couldn't get quite a good wood on that particular shot. Comes up on the near side boards. Intercepted by the Cougars as the Wolverines are going for a real uncomfortable spot for a line change. Comes over to Shimbashi. Gets back to Stroud, but it's driven just wide. Barris picks the puck up on the near side boards. He leaves a tip pass for Shimbashi. Big finish there by Barris, but just driven wide. That would have been fun to have that go in. Good dipsy doodle there by Stroud off of a UVU player sticking out of play.
The last time we played UVU, this line particularly was hot. Alex Barris had a hat trick, and we ended the game 11-3. Look at the difference this game, though.
Significant difference. I think UVU is wanted to definitely not go down without a real honest showing their true colors and showing their abilities.
And you've got to respect that.
Absolutely. Stroud controls the puck back to his D. Eisenstadt, who dangerous pass across, trying to catch it to Pitcher. Comes back over to Eisenstadt, brings the puck wide. As Pitcher picks it back up, Pitcher looking like he's going to bring it back across, catches Eisenstadt D to D, comes up the middle, tip shot for Barris into the zone as the Cougars go for a change. We have Barber putting pressure on the D. Intercepted there by Kozlet. Centers across, looking for Christensen. Christensen's not quite there, ready for the puck. Keeps the puck in the near side boards. Barber picks that up. Big fan attempt there, big shot by Porter. Just missed it on it. Comes back around to and rolls out of play. And that was Watson that had tipped that puck out of play. So as a wife of the players, what's your biggest concern?
know, you're obviously concerned about injuries all the time, and my husband is not one to, he's got a very high pain tolerance. And so he's actually been playing with a broken hand for the last few months, but he loves his team and he's loyal to them and he wants to give his all his last year. So he's been playing through that injury, and you just hope that he doesn't injure it further.
Now, he's a very aggressive player, one of my favorites to watch, and leading the team in scoring currently. Face-off is won by BYU. Right off of the mask of Guimont. Christensen's shot hit him square in the grill.
Chase has such a pretty shot.
Kozlet controls back over, take it back over. Oh, just missed as Christensen was sitting there looking for that loose rebound. Porter takes it back across over to Blum. Again off the pads. And not going to be held in by the Cougars as Christensen gets it back to Porter. Porter looking to center it, gets it to Kozlet. Kozlet comes through looking for a little bit of help. Tries to bury it through, comes back around to Kozlet as it comes back behind the net. Hit there along the boards by number 74, I believe. Kozlet gets back up, no problem. Comes back out to Porter. Porter takes a puck high. That's a big clearing tip. As Barber, I think he didn't realize he had so much open ice in front of him. As Barber takes a puck down behind the net, looking to step around the defender, can't get past it. Trickles past Porter, it's going to come down, and for an icing against the Wolverines.
You got to give it to their goaltender, to the Wolverines goaltender tonight. 41 shots, and he's let only 5 in. And you know, last game, like I said, 11-3. It's quite a different story tonight, and he's been playing a lot better.
That is right. He has been as the faceoff comes to Guimont's right. Puck comes back out to pitcher on the point. Kind of an ill-advised attempt to go D to D as it came right back off of the UVU player. And chips up into the UVU bench. I think Carlson was looking at that puck going, that one's awfully juicy if it trickles between that defender.
Shad is a fun one to watch.
Well, shout out to Shad's family. I happen to know Shad's dad is here tonight. And hopefully Mom and the rest of the family, including a former player, or a brother of his, McKay Carlson, hopefully they're enjoying the broadcast as well.
Looks like a Wolverine penalty.
Too many men. 2 minutes.
Too many men on the ice for 2
Serving
minutes.
penalty number 23, Jaden Eckett.
His name has not been called much tonight.
And you know what? That's surprising, as he's a new player this semester for the Wolverines, and he really has impressed me the 2 times we've played them. He's definitely a force to be reckoned with, and he will help the Wolverines improve.
Time for a Udall group power play.
This is a Udall CPA group power play for the Cougars. Oh, it just missed Shimbashi sitting in the slot as the Cougars set back up in that 1-3-1. Now they'll break down into an overload as Barris and Porter change places. Comes out to Eisenstadt, comes back to Shimbashi as the Cougars are rotating around. They're looking for Porter across on the far side, but just can't get the puck to him. Knocked down there by Stroud. Stroud's going to skate the puck back behind the net, looking to get some movement out there. Comes back through, drops the puck back for Shimbashi, comes back in again, and hard driving shots tipped just up and over the net.
As a wife, I can offer some interesting perspective here. You know, Ashton's chemical engineering major, and school is grueling, and to be an athlete and a chemical engineering student, he's worked really hard, and last night he was studying for his test and came to bed at 5 a.m., woke up at 7:30, and so with his missed shots, I'm giving him a little bit of mercy there with those 2 hours of sleep.
That's amazing to be out here playing a college hockey game on 2 hours of sleep. So Eisenstadt takes the shot, it's deflected in front by a pitcher, and hits the net. So we set for you Boyer, Kozlet, pitcher Eisenstadt, and Christensen. As the puck is controlled by the Cougars, comes over to Christensen, looking across, can't get it over to Kozlet for the one-timer. That is one thing that he and both Axel Boyer are well known for, is that one-time shot, as is Chase Christensen for that matter. The Cougars have got some real good opportunities and good players on that. Great puck movement to bring the puck into the zone, to gather the zone. Coming through real hard. Good shot opportunity by Kozlet, but deflected away by Guimont. Driven high and wide, comes out in front, loose, and Guimont's able to hold that puck. 14:56 remaining in the third period. Your Cougars are up 5-3. 42-15 are the shots. You have a little generous shot takers down there, or shot counters tonight.
That is a high amount of shots, and like I said, props to the Wolverines goalie to let 5 of 42 in. Not too bad at all.
Controlled by BYU. Shimbashi out to Eisenstadt. Shimbashi coming in. Tip. Looking for that tip wrap. Looking for the wrap to come back through. Trying to fight that through. Trying to get it up and off. And it's held by Guimont. Great defensive work there by that goaltender, as I think there were 2 or 3 good opportunities, but a couple of wrap opportunities and then a poke attempt. Just a quick announcement for all you Cougar fans. Next Friday we will be taking on Weber State here in Provo, and then the following Saturday, and unfortunately it will not be broadcast, but we will be having the BYU alumni game, in which the alumni will probably take on this Cougars team, which will be a fairly decent slaughter.
Oh, what a play, what a save.
Great save there by Guimont, as great save there by Guimont, as we had some good opportunities to come through. Just a quick update on the scores up in Logan from the tournament. Utah State is leading Montana State after 3-1.
And that's going to be it for the Cougar power play there.
UVU breaks it back out. Flipped high and out, and it's going to catch Porter, and a good opportunity for Porter, and he buries it into Guimont's gut, and then sends a message to the defender, who then well, let's just say that I can't say much about that at that particular point.
I also cannot, but I will say Logan Porter is no stranger to the penalty box this season. He plays aggressive, and it has been a great addition to our defense. Logan was almost a little bit of a miracle, I call him. We were looking for one more defenseman, and the season had started. We had one game down, and we got a call from Logan Porter, called my husband, and he said, "Hey, I'm at BYU, and I'm looking to play some hockey." And here he is, a great addition to our defense.
Huge addition to the team. Puck is set. Coming out of the UVU zone through the neutral zone, center ice. Comes back up, held in, and we have a 2-on-0. We have a 2-on-0. Axel attempts to take the pass. And instead, the Leafs should pass that over to Ian. I think that would have been a fun opportunity for a drop pass. Likely Axel would have gotten a rebound attempt. Cougars are looking more like they're on the power play than UVU, as the Cougars change killers at this point, penalty killers. UVU attempts to bring the puck up the ice, and it comes back up with Barber coming through. Come back through looking for Boyer. He's ridden off the puck, can't get the pass back to Axel.
Defense.
Good defense there by UVU. But the Cougars are definitely controlling it. We've got a delay call on UVU. We got a fifth player out here, as the Cougars are offsides, and we'll catch that up as Manzella skated quickly over the benches. We have a penalty, a slash on UVU, and that will be on number 45.
That's going to be Adam Hill.
So we're going to be doing a little 4-on-4 hockey for about 49 seconds.
Number 45, Adam Hill, 2 minutes for slashing.
So Stroud, Barris, Shimbashi, and Eisenstadt trickled in from Eisenstadt out on net, comes back out to Barris. Barris picks it up, takes it to Stroud. Stroud's looking for some opportunities, works it around, and Stroud's taken down. Quick short angle opportunity for there by Barris, driven wide, and then comes across the goal mouth. UVU picks it up and skates outside the zone.
So many opportunities for the Cougars, but it's been hard to find the back of the net tonight.
McCloskey is softly ridden into the back of the net by Eisenstadt. As Barris is coming up, looking for Stroud, but deciding to carry the puck wide, going to come through. Pope checked there and knocked down, and this will be an icing on UVU. With 12:06 remaining, in the third period. Shot count 45-15. I believe that that's accurate on UVU side. We might be getting a few extras, but they have not put a bunch of pucks on net tonight. Good opportunity for Nixon Barber off of the face-off win, but just driven up and over the net.
Nixon Barber is another one of my favorites to watch. He hustles and he does not give up. He's just a sophomore, but was named our assistant captain this year, and I think that speaks volumes about what kind of a player he is.
Returned this past summer from a mission to the
in England
mission. I'm not sure if it was the London mission or not.
It was not. I believe it was Birmingham. Oh, what a beauty.
And what a snipe by Jacob Eisenstadt. Go ahead, Lily, give us the call.
That was a beautiful snipe by number 5 defenseman Jacob Eisenstadt. Cougars on the power play. BYU now leading 6-3.
He picked a very nice top corner to bury that puck into.
BYU goal scored by number 5, Jacob Eisenstadt.
That should clear the penalty.
Assisted by number 24, Chase Christensen, and number 4, Tegan Pitcher.
Eisenstadt from pitcher and Christensen at just about 11:55.
Jacob is so fun to watch. He's one of those offensive defensemen, and that is what we need in this league. In the ACHA, we can do that. We can have offensive defensemen, and he reminds me of his favorite player in the NHL is Erik Karlsson, and he reminds me of him a little bit from the Sharks.
Karlsson battling big time with a couple of UVU players. Blum comes out of that pileup, looking for a centering attempt. La Martina brings it up, dumped the puck in the zone. Carl's looking to put a hit on La Martina. Sends it away. Another big hit back in the corner, near side corner, as the puck is brought out. As Cougars are looking up, it's chipped up high and out of play. And looking to pick up Boyer, but couldn't quite get the puck to him. Now we're coming back through. Eisenstadt's going to get it through and fix it to him. And he works over, and what a save by,
That was impressive. That was impressive.
We have one last game at home this semester. We want to see you there. Next Friday, the 15th,
that was
will be our
impressive.
senior night, a night where we honor children affected with congenital heart defects. The game starts at 7 p.m. against Weber State. Don't miss the action.
Current score 6-3, your Cougars. Centering attempt, just driven wide. Tipped wide, it comes out to Thunhorst. Shot tipped up and out of play by the UVU defender.
You know, Brent, I don't know if anyone's ever asked you this question, but as fans, we often give a hard time to the officials. And you were in that spot at one time in your life. What was that like?
You learn to wear a very thick skin.
I bet.
I think it was harder on my wife as she would come to occasional games with me. She didn't like to hear the difficult things that were said about me.
Absolutely.
I think the most difficult thing in being an official is learning to realize that everybody tries to get along at the end of the game. We've got a penalty here from far back behind the plate. Looks like it's going to be a 2-minute penalty on Ian Dunhorst for a high stick.
The fans don't like it. Dunhurst doesn't like it.
Penalty number 25, Ian Dunhorst, 2 minutes for high sticking. This is a Texas Kids Dental Care penalty kill.
You know, Lily, one of the things that you probably didn't catch, and we had to, you might have, well, I know, we had at one point killed off 16 straight penalties.
Really?
Yes.
I did not know that. That is an impressive statistic.
And it's looking like that's going to continue to be the case tonight. I don't believe UVU's goals tonight were anything, any power play goals at all. I think they've all been even strength goals.
We have very strong defensemen. Like I said, Logan Porter, 15. Sam Rudder, the rookie, number 3, has been very impressive. Young kid, but like Logan, he hustles. He doesn't give up.
Puck is deflected out of play. Hope all of you that are hockey fans out there know that when you are sitting in an arena, you want to be aware of pucks coming up and out of play.
Since I've been coming to BYU hockey games, I think I've seen 2 pretty hard hits towards fans from a puck. One of them being a 3-year-old little girl. It was scary, but we got her some popcorn, some hot chocolate, and she was okay.
Puck was cleared down by Rudder. Porter takes the puck back and works on killing some time as the puck is in neutral ice, and of course the Cougars are on it. This is Ashton Shimbashi, little dipsy doodles. He's working to kill that penalty. He's going to keep trying to kill it single-handedly and does a good job for a good 10 to 15 seconds there. As the puck is driven back out to center ice and then kicked back in by UVU, and then Logan Porter gets a stick on it and sends it all the way down. 37 seconds remaining on the power play for UVU. Good pressure there by Boyer.
Great play by Boyer.
As Noah Frost attempts to get that puck, but UVU defenders take it back. They bring the puck up ice, comes back down to pitcher, can't connect on the pass. Good for the opportunity, and there looked like a little bit of an interference called there on Trevor Fisher, but no call. Cougars looking to change killers as they send the puck down the ice.
That's going to be it.
And that will kill it off.
Cougars are back at full strength.
Boyer tries to send that puck down. As Dunhorst attempts to get the puck back out, he clears it up. He's going to take the puck back up. Sends the puck into the corner where Shad Carlson's going to pick that puck up, take it around deep. Looks to center it, can't quite get it through on the side of the net, comes back out over the back, and then cleared out. Jacob Eisenstadt brings the puck in, catches it over to Chris Udall, stolen back there from the UVU player, but right out to center ice where Jacob has quickly resumed his position on the defense and takes it away. Looking for a centering attempt to catch Udall, can't do it, still loose, held in by Shad Carlson, and then UVU brings it up with number 12.
The Cougars have really been dominating this period. They want it. It was a bit of a wake-up call, I think, to go down after the first.
Yep. As pitcher puts a puck in on net, which is fought off by Guimont off of his blocker. 7:26.
So do we have a score of the Weber-Providence game?
Yes. Providence won that in a shootout.
Wow. That must have been exciting.
Yep. Weber was up. Providence was up 4-2 with about 6 minutes left. And Weber came back to tie it, force overtime, and then the shootout.
Wow. So now we've got USU Montana going on, and then we'll be able to determine the schedule for the Cougars in Mountain West tomorrow.
That is correct. Offsides. Oh, we got a penalty. Surprise, surprise, as things continue. Looks like it's going to be Trevor Fisher. It is going to be Trevor Fisher. He's going to make his 4th trip to the penalty box.
You know, it really is a rivalry. Even if the scores aren't close at the end of the game sometimes, it really does feel like a rivalry between these two teams. You know, a lot of the players grew up playing together on both of these teams.
This is a Utah group power play. Let's make some noise.
That's correct. This is a Utah group power play, and the referee's getting a little bit of giving. The linesman not quite aware of what's going on here. He drops the puck without the referee being in position.
That is one job I never want to have.
It's not as bad as you think.
I don't know if my skin is thick enough.
We're going to put a little time back on the clock. We'll see what they set the clock at. You know, it makes a big difference as a referee to be able to realize that everybody is just passionate about their sport, and passion is a good thing in a sport like hockey.
That is true. Sometimes I have to explain to people when I get a bit spirited in the stands. I have to explain to people, well, you know, that's my husband out there. That's my heart on the ice. And so, yeah, I feel pretty passionate about it.
UVU clears the puck down the ice. Jacob Eisenstadt's going to pick it up behind the Cougar net as he comes around, takes the puck up, looking to catch Alex Stroud in stride, but comes off of his stick. It's going to come back on net for Manzella to kick aside. Puck is brought up to Porter. He gets around one defender, gets two over as the Cougars set up their power play. Stroud to Eisenstadt. Eisenstadt fakes the shot attempt, brings it back, looks back in, taking a look, comes back over to Stroud, up all high. This is all up high, looking for the man to break loose in the middle, and a no-look pass didn't quite turn out the way that I think the BYU wanted it, and Stroud carries the puck back into the zone. Stroud working out up high, takes it back over to Eisenstadt, big slap shot, trickled wide, driven wide as Alex Stroud picks it back up. We have lots of Alexes on the team. To Alex Barris, who's looking for Logan Porter, just misses the attempt. As Porter's doing a great job of keeping that puck in. Shimbashi, or Barris, was hit in the back, and no call by the officials. Comes out to Chase Christensen as power play team.
It's a little high. Changed. I do know that the Cougars have been working on their power play quite extensively in their practices this week. It's what they dedicated last night's practice to.
Eisenstadt sends that puck wide through the goal mouth, looking for a tap in on the far side, but the stick just wasn't quite there. Kozlet sends it through, tip price, catches Boyer, but can't quite get the tip in. Comes back to Boyer, Kozlet's working through, tries to tip to pitcher. Power play is gone. We are back to even strength. Puck comes all the way around. Not a Cougar back here for it. Manzella's going to have to deal with this. It comes in and successfully holds it. As it's a little pushing and shoving against Rudder by the UVU attacker.
Rudder with no retaliation. You got to respect that.
And that is number 40, is it not?
He keeps his cool quite well. And you know what? That is one of the biggest changes I've seen in the Cougars this year is the ability to maintain their cool, and that starts from the head. That starts with their coach, Coach Dave Pitcher. He has really stressed to these players that in these tense moments with our rivals, we've got to keep our heads about us. And I think it's made all the difference, truly.
4:47 remaining in the third period. High rising shot by Hill just goes over the far side of the net.
It's a hard hit in front of the Cougar bench by Shad Carlson.
Yeah.
He is known to do that.
Shad is a very good hitter. As Carlson comes out, looking to get it through, tries to catch his Blum. Battles, trying to get to Frost, can't get it to Frost, it comes back out to neutral ice, and UVU puts it high on net, glove down by Manzella, trickled there loose by Blum, then picked up at the neutral zone and into the zone by Thunhorst, comes over the top of Guimon's head and tipped out of play. 3:55 remaining. Face-off is one for the Cougars. Held in by pitcher. Taken deep into the corner. Stunhorst puts a little bit of token pressure in back there. Comes back out. Can't be held in by Porter. 71 comes in, picks it up, looking for a little help, but puts it off of Manzella, who leaves a big juicy rebound. Can't be picked up. A great save by him. Good tip opportunity looking for Udall. Can't quite catch the pass or pick up the pass, and back up to center ice. Shouldered off there as number 91 brings it up. Off the glass comes back to Alex Barris. Brings it back across. Brings it back to Thunhorst. Tipped on, just missed by Udall as it came wide.
Beautiful fire by pitcher.
Tipped up, high, out of play. As Piper takes a big hit from Porter.
And Porter finds his way to the box again. The fans like it. The fans love it, actually.
Let's hope that it's not anything more than it's
Piper is also finding his way to the box. It's more 4-on-4. Here it comes. So that's going to be 4 minutes for Logan Porter.
BYU penalty number 15, Logan Porter, 2 minutes for roughing.
Oh, it's going to be a 2 minute. So they just haven't put Andrew Piper's penalty up yet.
We get the clock all arranged. And Piper needs a stick, apparently. Bring the stick over to the penalty bench so he can come out and play. Will be 4-on-4 here with 2 minutes and 59 seconds remaining.
50 shots for the Cougars.
17. UVU. Play is deep in as Shimbashi's putting pressure on Ekit. Still continuing to put pressure on. Brings the puck up the boards. Wolverines are having a real hard time getting the puck out of their zone. There's great forecheck by Alex and Ashton Shimbashi. Poke check there by Eisenstadt. And Ashton's coming up by himself. He's ridden hard on the puck. Good bump there by the Wolverine defender.
Some good defense by number 12.
Centered out to Barris. Just he catches the stick of Guimont and goes wide, comes back out. Oh, another tip attempt that just driven just a little bit wide. The tip there by Stroud coming in really hard, looking to clear the puck. as he lays a hit on Eisenstadt. Tips the puck back up. He's catching Kozlet coming through with speed. Kozlet trying to work his way around wide. Loses the puck to the defender. And a good centering attempt that is just missed there by Kozlet as it was intercepted by the UVU defender. Puck's going to come down towards the Cougar net. Pitcher picks it up hard around. Kozlet's going to pick it up. Looking to break somebody across. Christensen streaking on the wide side, but they can't catch it. Christensen to streak out through the middle, looking for Kozlet. He's coming through. We've got a 2-on-1. Tries to leave it there for him. Can't get it across. Pitcher comes through. Comes back to Christensen. He fires. Drives it hard and wide. Tipped off there by Rudder.
About 5 seconds in these penalties, and that's going to do it. Full
Last
strength.
minute of play. Full strength as both teams come in. Barber rubs off Watson a little bit. Steals a puck. Looking to get it to Thunhorst in the middle. Can't quite get it there. Comes back to Hunter Blum. He takes it off the boards. Leaves it for Barber, who's looking for somebody to break in the front of the net. It looks to take, they both look to make the check. Barber pokes at the puck from number 18. It's going to come back out to the point to Blum. He takes it back around. Wise choice to take it across over to Rudder. From Barber, looking for a quick shot. Flip attempt, tipped wide. Thunhorst battling big with that player. Chip, shot high and wide. And we've got a delayed penalty on UVU. With 10 seconds left, Thunhorst to that penalty. It's going to be against Piper again?
No, that is number 18, I believe. McCloskey, Alex McCloskey in the box.
His parents are watching, or his mom is watching from Albany, New York. Face-off won by the Wolverines. Backhand attempt there by Carlson as the clock winds down, and that ends the game.
That's going to do it. The last time your Cougars will face the Wolverines this season, and it has been an interesting season for these two.
Yes, it has.
The rivalry just continues to get deeper. And I do have to hand it to the Wolverines. After watching them last season, I am thoroughly impressed with their improvements. They are recruiting. They've gotten some great players on their team, and a lot of respect.
Great showing by the Wolverines tonight, based on the last few goals, the last few games. This game was much more indicative of a Wolverine team that wants to show some pride as they finish the season.
Absolutely, and they should feel that pride. Very impressed with them this season.
Well, as we wrap up the broadcast tonight, thank Lily Shimbashi here and my wonderful brother-in-law who took over camera duties for the third period. Mike Nappy, the Cougars on 52 shots defeat the UVU Wolverines 63. We'll see everybody tomorrow. Just a quick note, Aggie Blue Ice will be broadcasting games tomorrow. And so we'll be playing up in Logan. We'll have an announcement shortly on Facebook, on our social media as to who we will be playing. Likely it will probably be...
Let's hear it one more time for you.
That'd be Providence.
Tomorrow. But for all of us here in Provo at the Beach Ice Arena, we're wishing everybody a good evening. Thank you very much.
All right, good night.
Christine Carey, Realtor.